All right, welcome to the inaugural Green Flag episode of The Racer's Edge. I'm your host, Tanner Schmidt. Alongside me are the Heim brothers, Chris and Colin. How are you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good, enjoying this win.
Yeah. Lovely Kansas weather. I had to hijack people's trailers today. So you guys had a little test and tune last night. We're here at the legendary RPM Speedway for the Mike Hughes Sunflower Classic. How'd that go?
I mean, things went well. Basically just shook the cars down. Made sure, I guess, they went in circles. Didn't try to get too carried away changing things. We know that track conditions will probably be quite a bit different tonight, but I guess we'll see what tonight brings. Go for the W.
How do you anticipate the track for a night? Yesterday wasn't as breezy as it was last night. It kind of started off slick. What do you think the track conditions will be when we get ready to get things started here this evening?
I would like to think that it'd probably get slick again tonight, but I would say they kind of kept us on our toes here last year throughout the season, and some nights you thought, we're going to get a slick track, and it ended up being pretty well hammered down. So we're kind of ready for whatever, and we'll see what happens, I guess. I don't know if you got anything to add.
It'll be a smooth track one way or another, for sure.
Now, you guys went back to Big Daddy chassis. I think you ran medieval last year with that. What made you go back to the Big Daddy, or what didn't you prefer about the Big Eagles?
I don't like to really, knock anybody too much, but we just really enjoy working with Dale at Big Daddy. He's a great guy. Pretty straightforward with us on things. I guess they fit our driving style a little bit better, and I don't know if Colin's been on a lot more than me, but
I've only had one other type of car, but this by far beats it. He's got good equipment under it and fast cars.
Just comfortable with them, I think. That's the biggest thing.
Now, in a question I asked everybody to let the fans know, where did racing come from? Where did it start off for you guys?
Like as Colin could probably say the same thing. Although he's a little bit younger than me, my dad helped a local guy by the name of Mike Boehner for quite a few years, so I kind of grew up watching him. And then they all they got older, had kids, and around the time they started having kids, Mike was up to modifieds, and then he quit for a few years, and the cruiser class started up, and so they both hopped into a cruiser for a few years and enjoyed watching that way, so we just always kind of been around it.
I really had no idea about any of that. I kind of just got started when Chris got the go-karts and learned, I guess, history of what my dad did on the way, so.
Now, what's an early memory that you guys have that kind of sticks with you throughout your career as you progress?
I would say probably even maybe going to my very first go-kart race, just, first time on the track, you don't really know what to expect, and just trying to take everything in and just learn as much as you can along the way. That seems like about the best thing you can do in racing. Just always got to be open to learning, and you can't settle in your ways. It's easy to think you got something figured out, and you constantly need to be trying something different. There's always something better out there, it seems like.
You said it all right there.
Now, you guys have kind of found your edge here in the stock car class. You've kind of been all over with hobbies and stocks, and Chris, you even went up and modifieds for a year or two. And what was the big difference there in the mods compared to stock cars and hobbies?
I would say the biggest thing for me, I really enjoyed going up to the modified class. It just seemed like, as the kind of money you get wrapped up into them just to run locally for not as much money. I mean, yeah, we're not out here racing to make any money by any means, but it just seems like the stock car class, you can feel like you want to get more aggressive, and you can, I want to say beat bang a little bit more, but you can rub wheels and not really have to worry about tearing as much stuff up as in the modifieds. It seems like you take a good shot here or there, and you can pretty well screw a car up unless you get it back on the jig to try things out, see where everything's at least. Maybe you want to say on hobby stocks and stuff?
I don't know, hobby stocks, I guess. You get from a hobby stock to a stock car, and you just feel like you got more control of the car, and you don't really feel like you're on the edge all the time. You got a little bit bigger tire out there, you catch on, but you really learn a lot, throttle control and stuff like that, and the hobby stock, and without a steering quickener, how fast you can turn the wheel sometimes, but Yeah, by far, racing the stock car classes, there's nothing better than that with the competition you got out there. And it's door to door all the time, and I mean, anybody can win any given night, so.
I kind of went off into my next question. The stock cars where you guys see yourself racing until you step out, or you have any ideas of going up?
I would say I'm kind of focused on just staying with the stock cars now. I don't know. It would be nice to go to modifieds again someday if maybe we won the lottery or something like that. But it just seems like these cars are a lot more forgiving. I think if you get comfortable with something, you can make a few changes here and there. It seems like you can be pretty dang competitive with a car that's even quite a few years old. So it seems like things with the modified class just progress so fast that you have to stay up on top of things. And if you're not running enough, 2 or 3 times a weekend, you can get yourself behind pretty quick. So.
And then yesterday I talked to you for a little bit, specifically you. You mentioned that last year was the first year you went winless. Kind of, what did that really feel like, knowing that everything you've stepped into, you've won within that year, that last year?
I'd say to start the season off, it was it was a little disappointing for a while. But I don't know, I guess you learn a lot about yourself when you're not having the success, really easy. You got to challenge yourself to still work hard and try to be the best you can, and I guess you really start looking at all the small details of things and what can make it a little better. And, a lot of it comes down to just yourself. You got to figure out, things don't come as easy. You got to try to pinpoint the little things that even you're doing wrong, and got to be a lot more aggressive. So hopefully we'll see what this season brings, but I'm hoping to break the dry spell pretty quick and maybe get a few wins during the season. Hopefully both of us be fine to run 1-2 every night, I guess, just as long as Coleman lets me win a couple.
Like I said yesterday, one Kansas and NASCAR broke his win the streak, and that was Boyer, so you're up to the plate now.
Yeah, hopefully mine doesn't go as long as his.
You're not quite at the 193.
No. Probably in the 40s, though.
So for the fans that want to come out and watch you guys on the weekly action, any specific tracks you're going to be running? Or?
The plan is we'll be here weekly, be at Colby weekly, try to be at Goodland weekly all season, and then I think we're going to try to go up to Lexington, Nebraska as many times as we can, and a few shows at North Platte. They always put on a pretty good show on a Tuesday night up there. We have a lot of fun going up there to that. And you might even see us at either Boone or maybe the Dakota Montour. We're hoping. We'll see how the season goes, though.
And then for the fans that can't make it, you guys got social media that they can check up on and see how you're running throughout the year?
Yeah, we do have a Facebook page. We just go by Heim Racing. We haven't done a very good job in the past of keeping it up to date, but we're going to try to do a lot better job this year. Hopefully, yeah, we have a YouTube page also. My uncle Bob, he films a lot of the races that, for say, Speed Shift and some of them guys aren't at. So it's just Heim Racing on YouTube, and there's a lot of old races, even 4 or 5 years ago on there that you can find both of us. Yeah. And yeah, hopefully be all around this summer.
Okay, well that's going to do it for this episode of The Racer's Edge. Thank you to the Heim brothers for joining me on this episode. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you next time.